Yep. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. That's right. You heard it here. We are live at NERDBOT Studios. It's Wednesday. It's the 9 p.m. hour. And you know what that means? It is time for Anime Weekly, your one-stop shop for all things anime things related. We are your hosts, Andrew J. Landy and Shelby McWeeb. Our guest host tonight, please welcome, well, we're going to leave it at 2 words, Anime California. Is that right? Go ahead and introduce yourself. Say hi.
Hey, I have a really cool announcement for everyone in a little bit, but I'm going to throw it back to Andrew.
Nice. All right, so Anime California is in the house, as posted up, if you are following our Anime Weekly page. But first things first, folks, make sure you are sharing the stream via, again, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Vero, Carrier Pigeon. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, hide your wife, hide your kids. I don't know. Tell everybody you know. We want you all to be in here enjoying the madness that is indeed Anime Weekly. Again, your one-stop shop for all things anime and anime related. Got a little bit of news to share with you, and again, a lot of big announcements today. So make sure you are tuning in and tell all your friends, because we want to make sure that they don't miss out on any of the opportunities and all of the big news that we've got. So hey, take a seat, grab a nice refreshing beverage, sit back, relax. You're with us tonight for the next, I don't know, hour or so. We'll see how it goes. All right, then. Tuning in. Say hi to everybody in the chat, of course. I see a couple of people. Amin Abedin, Dale Edquid, of course. James Johnson. Yeah, you were just in time. Jacob Trider as well. What's going on, folks? Again, welcome to Anime Weekly. You're just in time. We just started. We're a little late, but that's all right, because we're glad you're here. So, Shelby, how are we doing tonight?
We're doing great tonight, and we have some pretty good news for today.
Okay.
The first one is God Knows from the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumaya has reached 75 million views on YouTube officially.
Ooh, nice.
That's been years, right?
Yeah, no, wow, 75 million? I can't even imagine that number. That's ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever viewed anything 75
I know, I get excited when I get like 200 views.
I was like, yes, like people, like 200.
Oh my god, 200 people saw this. It's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. But that video has been up since I was in junior high school. So I'm glad that it's finally reached the milestone of 75 million, and it like how many other teenagers have done the Har Har You Gay in their room?
Oh my god, you have no idea. I used to have a friend in high school that chased me around with like a ribbon. She'd be like, "No, you're gonna be Haruhi today." I'm like, yeah, high school life.
Oh,
times.
oh god, don't remind me about high school.
A major part of being 14 is realizing where you fall in the Haruhi Suzumaya SOS brigade.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're Haruhi. You're Yuki.
Oh, nice. Okay, now you both are gonna hate me for this. I've never watched a single episode of Haruhi at all in my entire life. Yeah, I'm really sorry, and I'm sorry, Anime Weekly people. I'm really, really sorry. I've never watched a single episode of my entire life.
Okay, no, that's what you're gonna do tonight. You're gonna go home.
Whoa! In other news, I'm looking for a new co-host. If anyone would like to apply.
Oh, is that now? What? I've been blurred
all right.
Well, okay, so for those who didn't catch that earlier, we have a couple people in the chat asking, what is that video again?
So it is God Knows from Haruhi Suzumaya. It's during the school festival.
Mm-hmm.
Haruhi's good at everything. So what she does is she fills in for a band as the lead vocals, just picking up the song on the fly and learning a couple strings on the guitar. She even said like, "Oh, I'm so sad I couldn't learn the entire master the guitar in time for this performance." And then Yuki's next to her, but it's like it's just a song from a very popular anime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the name itself is just so familiar, and I'm sorry, I just never got around to it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was just too busy watching reruns.
It's okay, we're gonna fix that. So.
We are. God, how screwed am I, folks? How screwed?
Andrew, you kidnap Andrew.
Oh God.
And Ty and Daddy can watch all of it in one night. It's actually not that many episodes.
No,
Really?
it's like 12 episodes, and they were
Yeah,
all
it's
they were out of
really not
order
that
too.
many episodes. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah,
So
do it.
so the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumi is something I can one shot like in a day.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Just
sure.
like, I don't know, get like a bag of chips and like some soda.
Pocky?
A bag of chips,
Pocky.
Pocky, a nice tasty beverage. I'm probably gonna need some pizza. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
a snuggle blanket.
Yeah.
You were about to say Snuggie, and I totally would have approved of that.
Dude, he totally has a Snuggie.
I wish I did. What's up? So, yeah, folks, if you are just joining us, welcome into Anime Weekly. I see a lot of people jumping into the chat. Kurt Bro, Stephen Woody Wood. I see Lamar Harris.
Where do I know that guy?
Steve Roberts, what's going on? Lamar Harris, of course. Joel Palmer says, having not watched Melancholy of Heart of Jesus Mia, that needs to be fixed. So obviously somebody in agreement with you ladies as well. Hyun Lee is giving the ellipsis of like multiple dots, you know. So I'm not sure if that is for my lack of watching or the subject matter at hand. I'm sorry, I've disappointed you all, senpais. I will go and commit Sudoku now.
No. So it's mostly you have to watch it when you're a teenager, and then you kind of like it. It's not too late, but it definitely builds what kind of
it's
anime
12
fan you are.
episodes. Just do it.
But that's like
no excuse.
Let's see, like 12. That's like 12 episodes. They're like, I'm assuming.
I think I literally watched it in like a weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I watched it.
Yeah, YouTube on 3 parts.
Yeah, just watch it.
Okay,
It's
so
fun.
Miguel Arturo Palomares says there's 2 ways to watch Haruhi: the release order and the chronological order. Okay, now ladies, since you are the ones who obviously know the anime, which order do you prefer, release or chronological?
Release.
Release.
Yeah. Okay.
Chronological was just to make it hard for me to pirate it when I was 14.
Well, you do it the release order first,
Yeah.
and then you do it chronologically if you want to do it a second watch.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like Zelda Second Quest. Okay,
Yeah.
I get
So
it.
during our second watch, which will be your first watch, we can. No. Oh, you're right. So yeah, we'll figure it out later when we're forcing you to watch it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I have no choice in this matter. Jordan
We're
Brown,
gonna
you
fix
are
it.
beautiful and I love you
Gonna
too.
fix it.
Okay, so everybody's saying release as well. Thank you guys for joining. All right. I also saw my buddy Luca Livu in here. Luca, thank you for tuning in. All right. So that's the big news, Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Anything else that we got on the docket right now?
Yes, the Ray Zero OVA is set to release in October of 2018, which is great because that was the 2016 anime that everyone really enjoyed. So now that we're finally getting more content from Ray Zero, it's going to be great because everyone is really looking for more closure that they're not going to get, but like they're still looking for more closure with this OVA. So I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah. ReZero is
Wait,
great.
I was gonna say, did you not watch that?
No, I watched
He's
it.
like,
I watched
watched
it. Rem is best girl, okay? Rem is best girl. I'm sorry, I can't disappoint you all twice in one night. I mean, I've done that so many times
Well, I'm not
already.
gonna lie, I watched it on like 1.5 speed.
That's like normal.
It's like you're like, that's why I watch all my animes. It's why I can binge watch
I
like
just
everything.
need to get
in one
through
night.
it. Like, I'm really.
It is. It gets exhausting when he keeps going back to like the first place.
I know. Yeah. So for those
I
of you,
was like, wait, this is happening again.
Yeah.
Okay. Fast forward.
okay.
I had to watch it like once in the background because it get kind of boring at first. so
It does, because he does everything again.
Yeah.
And he's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of annoying sometimes. You're like,
Kind
dude.
of annoying. Kind of.
You're like, dude, what's wrong with you?
It's like, guy.
You've done this already.
Hey, it's a learning experience, okay? You know, I understand I was once like that many moons ago. I shouldn't incriminate myself
You
any
returned
further.
by death.
No one needs to know. And at this point, everything rewinds, and now I'm stuck in the same spot. This is actually my save spot right now, so.
So in all those times you died and came back, you couldn't squeeze in a night to watch Haruhi?
I would have I would not have forgotten
Yeah, you wouldn't have forgotten it. That's
No, I was too busy trying to figure out why the hell am I dying.
so much time skip anime to talk about tonight. Like,
12 episodes, just do it.
yeah, ReZero was 26.
I don't know. There,
Is it 26?
well-
Okay, maybe
ReZero
there
was,
was.
yeah.
20. Oh, ReZero. I meant
ReZero was. Haruhi is 12.
Haruhi.
Oh,
Yeah.
Haruhi. Okay.
ReZero was a little longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Jose Shady Solis, Pablo Torres, Alcamida. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Again, you're watching Anime Weekly, the one-stop shop for all things anime and anime-related, with your hosts, Andrew J. Alandi and Shelby McWeave. Our guest for this evening, Anime California, is in the house. We've got a big announcement coming up later on in the show, so please stay tuned. Make sure you are sharing out the stream via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Vero, MySpace, Friendster, Zonga, LiveJournal.
Friendster.
Yeah, I went there. That's how old I
Does
am.
it still exist?
I want to say Friendster still exists.
Does Friendster still exist?
I
Can
don't.
someone tell us in the comments?
I was going to say,
Does,
chat.
Yeah, chat. Let us know. Let us know if Friendster still exists. But anyway, yeah, make sure you are sharing out the stream. We want to make sure that we share the love with everybody here, our love of anime, and all the news that we've got, all the announcements that we got. Again, a lot of big announcements to come tonight, so glad you're tuning in. But we want to make sure that we get the word out to as many people as possible. So again, share out the stream. And again, make sure you've liked Anime Weekly on Facebook as well as the NERDBOT page itself. Make sure you're getting all those juicy updates on what's going on in the world of nerddom and the world of anime. So, okay, so I can't believe this. So we're going into the chat real quick. They're saying I'm showing my age with Friendster. We got people watching this as they're having hot pot right now, and people are watching this while at work. So hey, props to you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Someone's having hot pot?
Yes, Stephen Woody Wood is having hot pot right now. His mouth is on fire.
Share.
Good choice.
Very good.
What?
Very good choice. So good job, folks. So again, thanks for joining us. And again, stay tuned because we've got a lot of stuff to go over tonight. So, all right. Any other big news that happened in the anime world so far?
Let me just kind of shuffle through some of them.
Okay.
There is a new anime-inspired Lego set. So it's kind of off their own little Lego anime world. And as you can guess, there's not really many girls because it's Lego. Sorry, I'm burning Lego for no reason.
Wait, is there like specific animes or is it just?
I mean,
just anime.
If you guys take a look real quick,
okay,
yeah.
Okay, cool.
There they are.
Our
And
little
there's,
reference
like,
monitor, yeah.
There's like one eyelash chick, and then
Wait, one eyelash?
so she has eyelashes, which means she's a girl.
Okay.
And she's between the gray
She
guy.
has eyelashes.
I
It's
was
the
about to say, like,
only
she
way
has-
You can tell them.
I was about to say, she has one eyelash? How does she clean her eyes? Like, what is this?
She gets a lot of dust in her eyes.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so I see. That is the, what's that, second from the right?
Yeah, next to the old one.
Okay, so that's the only female we have? I mean,
I'm sure that more will come out about the Lego Animeverse, but right now this is what we're dealing with. For the world of anime Lego fantasy. It's still pretty cool, but
yeah, I mean, she's got Goku hair. I mean, she's got to be a Saiyan or something.
that's a quality.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right. So, anime Legos. I mean, what would life have been like if we had all of us as anime fans, if we were kids and we actually all had Legos that were after anime?
After specific anime?
Yeah.
a lot of psh, psh sounds.
Can we get that clipped, Rob? Can we get that clipped? I just thank you.
and then Kamehameha.
Kamehameha, exactly.
I don't know about you, but that's how I used to play my Legos.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'd end up losing them anyway, so it's probably for the best. I never had anime Legos growing up.
Oh.
But I'm excited that they're expanding to anime world with their Lego. So my Bionicles will finally have, like, brothers. So I'm happy about that. There's also the anime industry is growing overseas. Right now, the most popular country that anime is most popular in is China, followed by South Korea, Taiwan, and then the United States. So it's been growing consistently.
Wait, not Japan? Or is that just like given?
It's given. Like
it's
the
given.
overseas market.
Okay.
So they're finally like able to China, South Korea, Taiwan, and the U.S. are the most popular 4 countries overseas that they export anime to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's been growing overall. So we're all getting more content and everything's growing. So I'm really excited that it's finally paying off, if that makes sense. Like all of the efforts to make anime a nationwide thing is finally coming to, they're seeing significant growth.
Yeah, no, it's really neat. I've actually been to an anime convention in Taiwan. Kind
Really?
of stumbled upon it when I was in Taipei.
Really? What?
Yeah, it was really cool. Like
Yeah.
it was okay. The the most some really epic cosplayers.
Ooh,
out
yeah.
there. Yeah, like lashes that are like I don't know, like a foot long.
Wait.
Not literally, but
I
you
know,
know
I
what
get you. I
mean,
understand you.
right? Like, yeah, no, it's really cool. Yeah,
Right.
I saw some really cool cosplayers. It's really neatly laid out. Yeah, it was cool.
Okay, cool. So it sounds like you've been to conventions like not just within the U.S., but obviously Taiwan. Anywhere else that you've been convention-wise?
Did I see one? No, just like out of the country, just Taiwan. I did walk by New York Comic Con.
Really?
Comic Con, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like the craziest police force outside.
Oh, okay.
I know you're
I
like,
believe
I
that.
guess it's how New York does it.
Hey, look, you need to keep people safe. That makes
Yeah.
total sense.
No, but I mean, I didn't get to go inside because I think tickets are sold out.
Oh,
But I
okay.
did just walk by, and the usual cosplayers.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say nerds? I have heard there is a lack of like conventions out in New York. so-
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like I learned everything about this. My friend Eric told me. So I went to Anime NYC. I was
Right.
but the thing is, that was the first time it was going to be in Manhattan. So that was it was a first year
Oh, that must have
convention.
been so huge.
It was huge, but like everyone was so underwhelmed because it was in Times Square basically.
Oh.
So you just go through Times Square, which is like pretty much its own convention every single day.
Right?
Its own-
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
Makes sense.
So like we didn't get bothered. We walked like 4 blocks in cosplay, and I mean cosplay, like whips
This is
and
Times
like
Square.
lace fronts. Yeah. So we're just walking, and we get like a couple like
Yeah, it's just like natural.
Times
of
Square,
course,
yeah.
You get like
You see
tourists asking for pictures.
Yeah.
Right.
Get, like,
we get a couple,
giving you
yeah.
like little tips.
I see you.
But-
Yeah, but there is like a lack of conventions out there. When I
Really?
was out there, yeah, a lot of my friends were like, "Oh my god, my dream is to go to California so I can go to an anime convention." And I'm like, have you not been to an anime convention? They're
It's
all
been
like, there
10
really
years.
isn't one in New York. They're like,
Really?
there's Comic Con, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There was
Interesting.
Liberty State Comic Con or something, but the Anime NYC is going to be consistent. They did a really great job. They've done really well, but they haven't had an anime convention in 10 years.
10 years.
In
There's
New
a
York.
drought. There's a drought. There's
Yeah.
a drought in New York.
Looks like
We need to go out there.
We do.
I need to plan a conquest
I know.
trip.
Someone needs to plan a con to New York.
Anime NYC is doing a great job, but we need to bring all of us need to go there and make another convention there to
It would
boost
be amazing. I
Yeah.
mean, like, for those of you who don't know, I'm a model, and I was out there for Fashion Week, and like models were talking about anime. It was really cool.
Hey, see?
Yeah.
we're not in the basement anymore.
It
Like
was so
everybody
dope.
knows.
And they were like, yeah. So then I don't know if like Sword Art Online is like really my favorite anime. I'm like, are you guys talking about Sword Art Online? Like the most beautiful girls like in the world like talking about anime. It was so cool.
Nice. So
We've got mainstream guys.
look into the chat right now. Just saying a quick hi to Blake Schuster, Ray Matthew Cabado. What's going on? Ovally May,
hi,
a name I haven't
hi.
seen in a while. Good to see you. Dale Edquid is saying West Coast invasion when?
It needs to happen.
it
It,
does-
needs to happen.
It does. It's gonna be so epic. I promise
Right.
you guys.
And I mean, come on, Miguel Artur Palomares in the chat does make a good point. I mean, don't judge the name, but Kim Kardashian talking about Darling in the Franxx. I mean, it's becoming more and more mainstream. I mean, if we're if we're strictly West Coast, bring it over there. Anime NYC is doing a good job keeping it up, but hey, we can spread the influence a little more. So that's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What was the name of that one artist? She's like really, really small.
artist.
She was like in a really big voice. Singer.
Okay, that's like 5 million people. I know.
sorry.
Care to narrow this down?
If it comes back
Were
to
they
me,
Anime Boston?
no. But if it comes back to me, I'll mention it. But I remember like she was saying that she was taking Japanese, and I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, like, and she was wearing like, I think she went on like Jimmy Fallon, and she
Oh,
was like
okay.
wearing like knee-high, like thigh-high socks, and
Okay.
she like mentioned something about her Zeta Ryoki.
Oh.
I was like, this is like super deep, like this is like very anime. Like,
This is
she
down
is
the rabbit
clear-
hole.
I'm like, she's clearly a closet nerd.
She mentions that side. Wow.
Yeah, like she said the word on Jimmy Fallon.
On Jimmy Fallon.
Yes.
And his response? Did he How did he
Well, he
respond?
had like no idea what she was talking about.
Okay, so
He
he's
was
probably just like-
Just like my dad. Like,
she was like, yeah, I'm
oh.
taking Japanese.
Okay. Cool. Dale Liquid says he's got an icebreaker when he goes to New York Fashion Week now. Just
Pick
say,
up all the models. Do you
Yes.
like Sword Art Online?
Yeah. Do you like
Want to get
Sword Art?
dinner sometime?
Which one's your favorite girl? Which one would you pick? I don't know. I'd pick you, honestly. You're better than all of them. 3D PD. Anyway.
Now we know how to pick up girls at Fashion Week.
Exactly. Want to take a quick moment here to plug an upcoming event, folks. UCR Geek On is actually coming up this weekend, May 6th. I believe that's at UC Riverside. Is that right,
Yes.
Shelby? Believe it or not, two of your favorite people that you're watching right now are actually going to be at Geek On doing a small little panel and hosting a couple of events. That would be myself and Shelby. Is that right, Shelby?
We're guests.
We are guests?
We're
guests?
Yeah.
Holy shnikes. I'm a guest?
Yeah, you're a guest.
Wait, you're a guest too, right?
I'm a guest too.
So we're
joint guests.
We are joint guests.
Joint guests.
So folks, if you haven't looked it up, look up UCR Geek On Facebook. Check it out. It's a small convention.
It's a free convention.
It's a free
with
convention.
free parking.
Hey, free, dude,
Oh my
yo,
gosh, anything free. That's
right?
amazing.
Right?
And free parking. That's like unheard of in LA.
Yeah.
Exactly. So folks, if you are looking for something to do this Sunday after your favorite Cinco de Mayo festivities, looking for something to keep the party going, or even just to meet up with some good friends and have a good time, check out UCR Geek On. And if you guys want to meet us over there, we'll be there at UCR Geek On. Check out our panel, and we'll be hosting a couple of events there. So hey, UCR Geek On, folks, the way to be for this Sunday. So check it out, UCR Geek On.
We're excited to go.
Nice. Cool. So I'm just keeping track of my clock here right now. So I find it very interesting, actually. You've said you've modeled, yes.
Yeah.
And so, were the models up to date? Was it just like when you talked to them when you heard them talking about anime, of course? Was it just like all the mainstreamers ones? Or did any of them actually talk a little more in depth, like some of the deeper ones?
No, I like literally saw a model like scrolling Crunchyroll.
What?
Yeah, and she was like recommending like anime for me. She was like, "How have you not seen My Hero Academia?" Which I, by the way, have not seen. I saw the first episode.
It's good to wait till the hype's. Oh no.
Why is it like? Well, okay, yeah. So she
job, Rob.
same reaction. She was just
Good.
like, "Okay, this is your next anime."
Yeah. So, folks.
Good job,
yes.
Rob.
So.
I'm sorry, I'll let myself out.
No. Trust. The reason why is for the big announcement. You're gonna need to be up to date with it, My Hero. I'm gonna say. I honestly, I truly believe this.
Okay. I will make a point. You watch Suzumiya Haruhi, and I'll watch My Hero Academia.
Awesome.
That's
Okay,
more than
I will
fair.
shake on that.
Yes.
Little does she know, my
I
hands are
will
actually, my fingers are
power
crossed.
through. His fingers are crossed on the other side.
I love it. So
Sneaky.
very good, very
He's
good.
sneaky. He's definitely off.
Yeah. Okay. So
Can't trust this guy.
James Johnson is saying about our announcements. It's a busy weekend with May the 4th, Ren Fair going on. But hey, it's a good way to
You
end.
see our GeekCon though.
Ren
It's
Fair.
amazing. It's so cute. It's gonna be great.
Yes.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
Plus free parking.
Yeah. Free parking.
You can't get free parking at Ren Fair.
Yeah.
No, you
But
really
we
can't.
do like the Ren. Shout out to the Ren Fair, whatever's going
Yeah.
on there. Good job, guys. But you see our GeekCon for real. Great
Yeah.
convention.
Yes, definitely. So, any other big news, Shelby? Just out of curiosity?
Not really.
Not really. It was kind of a slower week actually in terms of
I remember some news.
Oh yes.
Do you have any news?
Oh, you know what?
Do you have an announcement?
It actually is about that time. So we understand we brought Anime California to the Anime Weekly side. I understand that there might be something that needs to be said. We might want to put the camera on Anime California right now, Rob. But can you tell us what is going on? What is up?
So the big announcement is. Do I get a drum roll? Anime California is on!
Oh, what?
It totally is. It's going to be in August, which is actually in 3 months.
3 months, okay.
Get your wallets out.
3 months.
Tickets are on sale. It's going to be on from August 17th through 19th, with 16th being day zero
Because everybody likes day zero,
Yeah,
right?
I know everyone likes day zero.
Okay.
And we actually have a shiny brand new website. It's AnimeCaliforniaCon.com. And I'm going to say it again. It's AnimeCaliforniaCon.com because I don't want anyone to go to the wrong website because you can get really, really confused. You want to go to AnimeCaliforniaCon.com, and that's where you're going to be able to find all of the updated information for Anime California. It's going to happen in Burbank at the Burbank Marriott and Convention Center.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys have ever been to this venue, but I saw it and it's amazing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have they, the last time I was at the Burbank Marriott and Convention Center was in 2008 when they last had Anime Los Angeles there.
Yep.
I'm imagining that in the last 10 years they've probably made some major renovations.
It's absolutely beautiful. They've completely updated the hotel itself
Okay.
and the convention center. I don't know if you remember it. It's super airy. It's got all this really great space.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're super excited. We have a lot of really great space to work with. And I mean, we have a lot of really neat programming coming up. So a lot of it's under wraps because it's in the works. But I can confirm that Blue Rose Cafe
Blue Rose, okay.
is coming. Yeah, they're going to be joining us in Anime California. So for those of you who are Blue Rose fans, come check them out. Blue Rose is a cosplay cafe, so they're a themed cosplay cafe.
Yes.
And I'm excited to see what they're going to bring in August. So tickets did go on sale today. And yeah, so get your wallets out and go to AnimeCaliforniaCon.com and purchase your passes today. And do it soon because the prices do go up at the end of the month. I think it's on May 29th is when they go up for the first time. So yeah. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram. I'm sure we can post that on on your guys' Facebook page for those of you guys. For those of you who don't know where to find it, our updated website should be linked from there. And if you follow us, that's where you're going to be able to find all the latest information on special guests, guests of honors. All of this is coming up, and it is in 3 months, so you will be getting updates really, really, really soon. And if you want to volunteer, we are looking for volunteers. So if you're interested in helping out, again, www.animecaliforniacon.com is where you want to go and go ahead and apply as a volunteer.
Right on.
Yeah.
So, folks, the dates, right, are the 17th through the 19th of August?
Yep, 17th through 19th of August. 16th being day zero.
16th is day zero.
So block out day zero.
Of course. Yeah. You want to be there for day zero, day 1, day 2, day 3, folks. August 17th through 19th, you heard it, champions of the world.
And you know what? That's like the best time to have like a convention because it's like for those of you who start school at the end of August or beginning of September, it's like the one last big party.
Exactly.
Yeah. So don't miss the big party before.
Even if you
starts.
don't, like, it's still one last big party.
Yeah, for we who aren't in school anymore and you're just perpetually,
us old people.
we who feel like Agretsuko every day. Exactly.
You're like,
But
what
not
last
during
party? I
Anime
party every
California.
day.
Yeah. But you know what, folks? You heard it here first. Anime California is on, so beat the heat, folks, because the AC's on with Anime California. Visit animecaliforniacon.com. Get your tickets now, folks. They will be going up after May 29th. You heard it here first on Anime Weekly, folks. That's right. The show where we get all the updated information about anime. Let's go. Your hosts, Andrew J. Landy and Shelby McWeave, our guest host for the evening, Anime California, just dropped the bombshell. It is time. Anime California is on.
Don't miss out.
Exactly. Showing it up. All right. Look into the chat. We see a lot of hype in the
A lot of
chat.
heart reacts up in the
I
chat.
know. You guys
for
are...
Anime California.
Right? They're saying get your wallets out. Anime California is on. They're asking fashion show. Will there be one?
You know what? We're working on it.
Okay.
I don't want to confirm anything just yet. So, I mean, the best way to find out, again, is just to follow our Facebook and, and just stay updated.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, and if you want to see a fashion show, drop us a little comment and let us know. So, all of it, again, is in the works.
It's all in the works. They're also asking for one other thing. Will there be karaoke?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Confirmed. Anime California has confirmed karaoke for all you asking.
Are you kidding me? That's like the best part.
We have a lot of karaoke fans in our chat right now.
Oh, do you? Because I'm a huge karaoke fan.
Oh, yes.
My God.
Yes, we've got.
You can't have a convention without karaoke. What?
I've seen it done.
Not
You've seen
here.
it done? What?
I will not speak about it, but yes, I've seen it done, and I was plenty bored.
You got there and you were like, "Where's the karaoke room?"
I was like, yeah.
You're like, "What do you mean there's no karaoke room? What?"
Okay, I'm just gonna jump on like YouTube here and do my own thing. That's all right. So again, folks, you
Get
heard
your
it.
phone.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we'll we'll have all the basics. We'll have e-gaming, tabletop gaming, masquerade. Those are all on our radar.
Okay.
And definitely let us know if you guys want to see something. We're willing to experiment. We want to offer something new and different. We're super excited for this convention. There's so much in the works right now.
Nice. All right. So on the topic of conventions, I do need to plug one more convention, and that is our very own Anime Pasadena, folks. Again, over 130 vendors, cosplay contests. Again, more nerd karaoke, live music, photo meetups, anime panels, a fashion show, so much more. And again, you do not have to cosplay for anime. You can do whatever fandom you want. We love you all. Just join us with that. Again, that's Saturday, May 26th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Pasadena Convention Center. For tickets or info, please visit animepasadena.com. So again, two major conventions. One we've been pimping out and announcing. That is, again, Anime Pasadena. That is our con, Saturday, May 26th at the Pasadena Convention Center. Make sure you get your tickets sooner rather than later. And of course, the bombshell that was dropped today, Anime California.
Anime California.
It's on, folks. So
It's
again.
on.
So folks, again, August 17th through 19th, beat the heat and join us where the AC is in Burbank, California. All right.
So we got UCR, we got Anime California, we got Anime Pasadena. What more could you want in like a 3-month span?
There's just so many
4 months,
events.
5 months span.
I know. There's no such thing as post-con depression anymore. Remember how that was the thing?
It was just like one. Yeah, I remember.
You would go to a convention and there would be no more conventions for like
Right?
the whole year.
That's what the East Coast is like. So we need to go there and bring all our conventions there.
Bring some love to the
yeah,
East.
help them out.
Anime New York.
Anime NYC, we love it.
See?
Shout outs to you guys too. So, wow, I can't imagine like back. Let's say like 10 years ago. And yes, that is for how it's been long since I've been.
You're
in town.
aging us, Andrew.
I'm not talking. I said me. I said me. Okay. Like post-con depression. Yeah, it was a huge thing for those of
It
you.
was a real thing.
I mean, and people are still talking about it. Josh Huang and Tin Wen are saying post-con depression is still very much a thing. It's very big in the Midwest. Yeah.
Yeah, it is big in the Midwest, but
there's
like
less conventions.
But some people here don't go to every convention, so there is still post-con rush and everything like that.
And
Right.
everyone's got their favorite convention.
Yeah, for sure.
Mine, gosh, that is the question I have for everybody right now. What was your favorite convention? That's tough because there's a lot that you could go with.
You know what? It's not always about the convention itself.
That is
It's
true.
it's about the people that you
experience.
go with.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
When you
with that.
have like the best friends at this convention, oh man. I mean, it could be hot. The hotel could be horrible,
Yeah.
and you could still have the best time ever.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, it's always about the people.
Yeah, you could like break up with someone the night before and still have like a good day 3.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, wow. You're right. You're totally right.
Convention drama.
I think
Another real thing.
So
Everyone's too hungover on day 3. Who's over 21, the legal age for drinking?
okay, so we have a lot of people in the chats chiming in on their favorite convention. We got a lot of votes for ALA
ALA.
from Lamar, our favorite Lamar, Jose Soto. Nazar Dizan saying San Diego Comic-Con, of course. Greg Hammer, longtime viewer here, says AX, of course. We got votes for another convention, a couple conventions in the past. Some I can't name right now. Coast Con, and another big one. A lot of votes for AX as well. So that's a really good point, though. Is that when it comes to conventions, a lot of it is the people that are.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Right.
It's who you go with. That's
Like
what.
Anime California, we've known each other for. See, it's fun referring to you as Anime California.
Yeah, my name is Christina, by the way. I mean, you could call me Anime California. That's fine. I'm here representing Anime California.
Yes.
For today.
Yeah, we cleared that off clearly on. So Christina, we've known each other for like, oh my God, we've known each other for over 11 years now. Oh,
Yeah. Stop aging us.
You're fine. You look timeless. Of course, nature doesn't like me.
He's talking about conventions in 2008. And I'm like, yeah, I was there.
I think that's when Haruhi came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are not getting me on. You are not getting me on our. Oh gosh. Okay, so a couple of the votes here in the chat for favorite conventions. We got one for SakuraCon. That's a big one.
Oh, Sakura.
The big one in Seattle, actually.
Yeah.
That usually happens over Easter weekend.
Does anyone have any East Coast conventions that they like? I know a lot of people like Katsucon, Anime Boston, even PortCon.
Katsucon, yes.
Yeah.
CoastCon, another, again, WonderCon, a second choice. I'm also going to give a big shout out to my buddy Julius Acero. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Okay, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, even if you have been tuning in, you're watching Anime Weekly. This is your one-stop shop for all things anime and anime-related news. Again, your hosts, Shelby McWeeb and Andrew J. Alandi. We're being joined by Christina of Anime California, who has just announced that Anime California is indeed on.
It's on.
Again, that is August 17th through 19th with a day 0 in there, August 16th. That'll be held at the Burbank Marriott. So again, visit AnimeCaliforniaCon.com. Get your tickets now, better than later.
And by the way, I just want to mention Anime California in Burbank. It's right across the street from the center that has a ton of food in it. And I know food is always it's like a seriously a thing at conventions. Sometimes
that's
you
great.
forget to eat. And there's a Denny's right across the street.
Yep, there's
and
a Denny's.
Denny's, by the way, tastes so much better. Like in the middle of the night after you've gone to dance and had a good night.
Yeah.
So, on that note, so we've dropped all our major bombshells. I think it might be time for a little bit of fun. What do you think, Shelby?
Oh, fun.
Yes.
Fun. All right. Okay,
Yes.
that's fair. We're going to have fun. So, for today's game, we are going to play Convention Never Have I Ever. So I'd really like to invite the audience to play with us and offer your best Never Have I Ever questions. Producer Rob, our glorious leader, has suggested this be a drinking game. So we are going to drink. You have the option to drink. I'd like to say for everyone in the stream that drinking should be done by people over 21 and not for anything other than social, casual fun, never excessive. Excessive. Just throwing that out there.
In other words, please drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly and don't drive.
Wait, so what's in your cups?
Can
Can I ask that?
Yeah.
They're like, it's nothing, it's water.
It's just air.
There's cider. It may or may not be, of a certain nature.
He's got cider. I've got Malibu.
Okay. By the way, before we begin, we do have a question. Again, Christina, just for the fans, how do they get involved with Anime California again?
So
just
you can
before
go
we start?
on animecaliforniacon.com, and there should be a section for volunteers. I think it's how to get involved or
Okay.
get involved. If you click there, you'll be able to fill out a little application, and we'll get back to you. Yeah.
Okay, so go to the website.
And let us know what you want to do, because we'll find a place for you. We definitely need volunteers. We need help.
Okay. Producer Rob, I may need a refill.
And would you like water or anything else?
Water's good.
Water's good. Can she have water too, please? Thank you.
Water.
I'll be doing the heavy lifting for this because, well, that's just who I am.
Yeah, we both have to bear the brunt of the silly questions, if that makes sense.
Matt Paul, I believe your question does include staffers too. So for anybody who is thinking about that again.
Yes, we are definitely looking for volunteer staffers. Again, fill out that same form, and we'll get back to you, and we definitely will have a conversation with you about what you want to do and how you want to get involved.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
just
Lots
start the chains.
Our arms are wide open.
Wow, Scott Staff, thanks, appreciate it. Good stuff. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
we like working with great people,
Yeah.
and you guys, I'm sure your viewers are full of great people. We can't wait to meet them all.
We love all of our viewers here for Anime Weekly. Yes. Don't mind me, folks. I'm doing nothing off stream right now. I'm doing absolutely nothing. Okay, so
He's
Shelby.
like cut off on that. He's like, nothing's happening. Don't
I know.
worry.
There's a reason why I'm sitting at the angle I am right now. Nothing needs to be seen here. Totally fine.
We're gonna start with 10 fingers, and obviously whoever loses first. I would really like to invite the audience to ask any question you'd like to, and I know what I'm getting into when I say that, but you're welcome to ask any question that you'd like to. And we are going to play Never Have I Ever. All three of us.
Wait. How do you play this game?
Oh, that's actually a good thing to say.
I don't know how to play this game.
So with Never Have I Ever, and if we don't want to answer,
Something
that's
with
fine.
fingers?
Yeah, so you put 10 fingers up.
Well, in this
Okay.
case, you both are holding your mic, so you double your hand.
Yeah.
Just use your 5. Yeah.
Oh, so okay.
That's fair, yeah.
You know what? In fact, if we have enough, let's just do 5 at this point.
We'll start with 5, yeah, cool.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
So I've got the 5 fingers.
5 fingers.
All right. Shelby, the rules.
So what happens if I say, never have I ever... If he said, never have I ever watched Haruhi Suzumiya, we would both put our finger down, because
Yes.
we have watched Haruhi.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, Christina, being the honored guest here, would you like to start, or shall one of us start? Because
So I say
something that you've never done.
something I've never done.
Now, if
and
we've
then
done
if
it,
you've done it,
yeah.
you put a finger down.
Yeah. So, folks, I am looking at the chat right now and getting suggestions. We will be taking suggestions from the chat in just a second. There are some that are already been preloaded by our host Shelby here, and then we'll get to the chat portion, and then all of us are on the panel and on game here. So whoever's asking does not have to put a finger down, obviously. So, Christina, never have you ever done? Yeah, it doesn't if you can think of something right now. If not, I'll make Shelby go because this is her game.
Okay. This one's kind of embarrassing too. Never have I ever been to Fanime.
I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much.
Oh, we have to drink, too.
And we have to drink?
We signed up for this.
Oh,
I'm
geez.
sorry. I really want to go. I hear it's amazing. I'm missing out.
All right.
So, never have I ever said... no, I have done, sorry.
Nice try. Nice try.
Never have I ever gone 4 days without a shower.
Wait, I've never, so I don't do anything.
Yeah, don't do
Don't
anything.
do anything.
Okay.
Oh God. All right.
Sorry, my
that-
brain's still trying to figure this out.
No, it's no worries. No worries.
So we've all showered, so I have to drink.
Yeah. So so that's the rule. If nobody's putting a finger down, the question answer gets the
okay.
punishment.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Never have I ever been to an East Coast convention.
Why?
Wait,
I've never been to an East Coast convention ever.
right. I walked by Comic-Con. Does that count?
No.
No.
I'm being punished.
I'm just getting Shelby right now. I'm a terrible friend. Oh God. That's fine. So, folks, if you guys are just joining us, we've just started the Never Have I Ever round at Anime Weekly. So, basically, what's going on right now is, if you've never played this game, each one of us is going through and saying, never have I done a certain task. In this case, it's got to be convention related. Never have I ever, for instance, never have I ever been to an East Coast convention. Never have I ever gone to Fanime or ones that have happened. If these apply to us, we have to, 1, put a finger down, and 2, got a drink. So please feel free to play along. So that's all right. So there we go. So
Is it the chat's turn to ask never have I ever?
I am. Let's see. I'm pulling one from the chat right now. The first one. Let's see. What do I have here? Oh, these are mean. You guys are mean. Okay. Never have I ever made a whole costume in my hotel room.
I've never done done that.
Full costume.
Yes.
I've sewn. I bring my sewing machine almost every con. I'm
Yeah,
not
me
gonna lie.
too.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to round up and say drink because you know what? Making costumes counts.
So you put a finger down?
Yeah,
Making costumes.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm also just being really mean to you guys, so that's fine. Okay. James Johnson is chiming in saying, never have I ever passed out or got passed out drunk on it.
Wait, are you gonna finish it? Wait.
Producer Rob is never have I ever gotten drunk or passed out drunk at an anime convention weekend.
So you have to have passed out at the anime convention. Can you clarify that for me? Because it's staying up.
You have to pass. The wording was passed out drunk.
Passed out drunk.
Okay.
Oh, can someone in the chat tell me if I've ever passed out drunk at an anime convention? Because I don't think that I have.
Okay.
But I know that I'll get roasted if I don't remember it.
Okay. One of my good friends, actually, Ash McNair, he's been following. He's actually one of my good friends from back when I actually, believe it or not, first started my rise into the convention scene. And he's one of my favorite supporters there. Thanks, Ash, for supporting. Never have I ever entered a legit fisticuffs with another cosplayer while in full costume.
Entered a what?
Fighting?
Oh,
Like legitimately fighting.
you fought someone in
You
cosplay?
fought someone in cosplay?
Well, Andrew's done it all.
Was it the same
everything.
weekend you got passed out drunk? Because that would make sense.
Kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah,
You guys are-
literally hand in hand.
Cruel. Oh God. Okay.
Why? Your poor costume. That's like what I'm worried about. Your poor
Your
costume.
poor costume. We can sew it for you at the convention. We bring her sewing
I
machine.
tend to
Yeah,
wear
we
very
do.
simple stuff, so yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Okay, so chat again. Feel free to chime in with your never have I evers. We'll go through those in another round. Let's see whose term is it? I believe it is Christina's. If it's tough, go ahead and yeah. I'm on 2 right now. You guys are terrible.
I'm on 2 too.
Apparently, we've done many a convention thing. So
I know. I'm like, what have I not done?
oh God.
You can borrow some of the lists.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so roll with it. I have not seen this list, by the way, so yeah, okay, for the folks that are wondering, if you guys are wondering what's going on right now, this is the Never Have I Ever portion of tonight's Anime Weekly. It's convention themed, so if you've never played Never Have I Ever...
Never have I ever touched a yaoi paddle.
I've never touched the yaoi paddle.
I've never did.
God.
That was I couldn't go to conventions then, so that was after my time. But I'm not like I'm saying I wouldn't have if I was 14.
I have never touched one in my entire life. I've only seen them. So we haven't shaken, so I think you must...
That means I have to drink.
All right. So, folks, before Shelby asks the next one, again, I want to thank you guys for joining us here at Anime Weekly with your hosts, Shelby McWeeb and Andrew J. Landy. Our guest for this evening, Christina from Anime California, who dropped the bombshell. Anime California is on for this August 17th through 19th. Guys, the S's. Go figure with that. So, again, get your tickets at animecalifornia.com. And again,
AnimeCaliforniaCon.com.
I'm terrible. Did I totally screw that up?
Yes. Don't get confused. It's AnimeCaliforniaCon.com.
Con.com.
And that's our new website.
It is. Yes, that is the new website, folks. And again, also Anime Pasadena, Saturday, May 26th. Visit animepasadena.com for tickets or info. Again, a lot of guests for that one as well. Jason Page, the original Pokemon singer, Robbie Damon, famed voice actor Neil Kaplan of Voltron fame will also be there. A lot of cosplay guests as well. So, again, you guys want to make sure you visit both Anime California and Anime Pasadena. Lots going on!
And Geek On.
And Geek On as well this
It's
weekend.
con season.
It is con
season.
It is
season.
con season.
All right, so let's get back.
Wait, do I lose a finger for like...
No, you're good.
You're
Oh,
fine.
I just...
Yeah.
Okay, so Shelby.
Still learning.
Okay. Never have I ever got this. I'm doing it as the chat, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Never have I ever got recruited into an impromptu cosplay group.
Yeah,
Cheers.
I kind
Salute.
of have, yeah.
What's up, Brianna? Good to see you. Okay. See, I can't. I was going to use one from the chat right now, but I can't because all of these, and I'm screwed.
You've done.
I'm so screwed right
He's
now.
done everything.
Okay. What
We'll
am I-
just do one as the chat. You
Okay,
would just-
so
Yeah, we
for
do
the
it as a chat.
I'm literally just going to go through the chat right now. Miguel Arturo Palomares says, never have I ever flirted with someone I just met at an anime convention. And I'm dead. I am
Me
dead.
too. Nobody went.
I was so
I feel
young.
like what? That's just what happens when you go to anime.
Yeah,
Right?
you gotta live. Everyone,
Because you find like-minded people. It's the best place.
everyone who hasn't done that should at the next Geek On Anime Pasadena or Anime California flirt with somebody. It's your life is young.
Just be very respectful of people.
Yeah, be
and
respectful.
be a good person.
Don't drink and drive.
Question though.
Don't
Have you
drink and
guys
drive.
done like the speed dating at like anime?
I don't need to roll my eyes. I don't need to roll my eyes, but yeah, I've done the speed dating.
I've totally done the speed dating.
I've done the speed dating.
I have. Yeah, you're right.
We've
Oh,
all
God.
done the speed dating.
I've done the speed dating. I was recruited into it.
It's a great place to just meet people if you like to meet
It is.
people.
It's
It
actually
is,
quite fun.
but
Not
it's
gonna
also
lie.
kind of like a Shark Tank.
Yeah, we're not going there. Or are we? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there might be speed dating at one of the conventions coming up. Who knows?
Maybe.
Anyway. All right. Wow, these questions are never have I ever's are really
Are they going hard?
they're going pretty
All right,
hard, but I'm gonna skip a couple of these because I'm not gonna out people on certain things. So
Is somebody trying to out me?
no.
Oh, they're trying to out you. You're doing the. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go back to our wonderful dais here about who what we have here. Well, we still have a couple minutes left here. So I never have I ever from anybody. My hands are already dead, so I'm just drinking at this
I
point.
think we have to just put them back up because we're both
Wait,
out.
do you want me to read
Because
one? Is that
you
what you're
win.
saying?
Yeah, you totally win.
Yeah,
but
Christina, you've won the contest.
You've won. There's a bunch of these you want to scroll up and down, or if the chat wants to offer any while you find one. Let's see.
By the way,
Never have I. Oh.
yeah. See,
Sorry, I'm like
there are things that
accidentally liking things. Sorry.
I'm gonna drink just because I read that.
yeah. There's
What was it though?
okay. Am I really gonna say it?
I can't. Okay, there it goes.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Well, the next one probably is still awful, so we'll read other embarrassing ones.
Yeah. So if you guys are wondering, for those of you who are just joining us again, thank you for joining us for Anime California. Again, major bombshell dropped on our show tonight. Anime California is on. Visit animecaliforniacon.com for tickets and info. And again, Anime Pasadena, Saturday, May 26th at the Pasadena Convention Center. Visit animepasadena.com for tickets or info. And if you're looking for something to do this weekend, on Sunday, UCR Geek On, a free event with free parking. That's going to be happening at UC Riverside this Sunday, May 6th. You can also meet myself and Shelby there if you'd like to meet the cast of Anime Weekly there. So, again, a lot of big events coming up and a lot going on in the convention world. Again, Christina of Anime California says, it's right, it's con season.
It's con season. It is. So
It
there's
really
so
is
many
con
coming
season.
on.
Yeah. So, James Johnson is saying, I would bury you all in Never Have I Ever. I'm just curious if James Johnson means he would lose first because I'm pretty sure.
Probably lose first.
Or who knows? Maybe he win this. Who knows?
One of the ones I saw was never have I ever ended up at Denny's at a convention.
Come on, man. Come on.
How hasn't anyone? Wow.
At any convention,
I
really.
know.
Yeah.
That's like.
Wait, you have never? You have?
No, I have. I have.
Yeah.
I think we
Because
all
ALA, it's mandatory to go to Denny's.
Yeah,
you have to
right?
pick up your
It's
badge
like right
there.
on the corner.
Right?
Yeah.
That's like a rite of passage. You're like, or like that's like one of the objectives you have to do every convention is go to Denny's.
And by the way, it tastes extra good when you've been up all night.
Oh my God!
It's
Right?
$6
so good.
too.
I know. It's amazing. You're like, I never knew Denny's was this amazing.
So for those of you that are talking in the chat about being champions of Never Have I Ever, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that. But just remember, when you're at conventions, you are with like-minded people. Don't be afraid to say hi, meet someone, be respectable, of course. But again,
We want. Go ahead.
oh no, please.
We want to
please.
encourage you to put all your fingers down the next time you play after your next convention.
In a safe way.
In a safe way. Don't drink and
Don't
drive.
be Andrew.
Be respectful. Eat vegetables. Invest 5% of your paycheck every week in a savings fund. Anyway, but yeah, live your life at conventions. They're tons of fun,
Okay.
especially Anime California and Anime Pasadena.
Yes. Oh, yep. There it is. There he is.
There he is.
Wait. Can I get the angle right? Yeah, there we go.
There you
See,
go.
Yeah. But see, it's
There
like
you go.
low. The photo's low. So, yes. One of the things that before we end tonight, I do have a question for both of you too. And it does pertain to conventions. What are some of the things that, especially if you're a new congoer, even if you're not a new congoer, but what are things that you recommend to people that they do? Not just the fun stuff, but certain tips. And it's on a good note that everybody gets a little bit out of this. What are tips for people, things for people to do to make sure that their experience is not only enhanced but also they're comfortable? Things to prepare for cons. What are tips that you would give to people going to their conventions? For example, I'm pretty sure we have a lot of people in our chat that it's their first time going to a convention. What would you suggest? What are some key tips for them that you would give? Both of you being veterans of the convention scene. What would you say?
Well, for me, the first time I staffed a convention, that changed everything for me. I've met some of the greatest friends ever staffing conventions.
Okay.
So when I say staffing, I mean like volunteering.
Right.
And so if this is like something you've never done and you've always gone to conventions, take the next step and just see what it's like to actually be part of running it. I think it's amazing, and you do meet some of the coolest people ever.
All right, right on.
Yeah.
Shelby, what would you say?
Well, the chat is saying shower, deodorant, shower.
Shower.
Yeah, but I think it does depend if it's a one-day convention, because those are super popular here in Southern California, or a 3-day convention. But I was able to go to 3-day conventions when I was just starting out, but that was in the East Coast. So I'm going to try and give like universal advice. It is hard to you don't think of it as being hard to make friends if you're going with friends or anything like that, but it's super intimidating if you're new to anime or new to conventions and you go by yourself. So I would recommend, now that there are finally cosplay meetups and stuff like that, that's the best way to make friends. That's how I made friends here, I think.
Cosplay gatherings.
Gatherings. But like there's meetups for different animes and stuff like that. That's a great way to make friends. And the smaller events too. The one-day conventions are really easier ways to make friends too. So if you're scared to go to that big convention by yourself, definitely try out some of the smaller conventions like Anime Pasadena, UCR GeekOn, and everything like that. And then you'll have such a really good time. But like anime conventions like ALA and Anime California that's coming up are really fun. Like they're not like there's all the fun of the conventions, but it's less intimidating. So they're the best places to make friends. Mm-hmm. So I definitely recommend doing those if that makes sense.
Right, and to like continue on that, I have noticed that it's much easier to meet people at smaller conventions. Because some of the larger conventions, it can get super overwhelming with so many people. And for those of you who've never been to a small convention, it's a completely different experience. Yeah, so try that out. Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely.
I think that's really cool.
Right?
Totally right.
You get a better chance to actually hear people at a smaller convention. Like you go to something big like Anime Expo, or I don't know, like how big Anime California is when it's on, and you think of a smaller convention, let's say GeekOn or CoastCon or anything of that sort. It's easier to hear people, and I can actually connect with some of the fellow anime fans that I may have. If I see somebody who has a similar cosplay, which, by the way, one of the Never Have I Ever questions, which I didn't get to, so...
Go ahead.
Oh, she's
Wait,
right.
why are you pausing? Like, she's like ready to drink. She's like, I know I've already
Never
done this.
never have I ever photobombed someone in cosplay as the same cosplay.
No.
I've actually never done that, but that is totally something I can see you doing, Andrew, and you've totally done it.
Tony Stark, baby. Tony Stark. But
that's amazing.
All the tips here that are getting that big.
So basically, the person just got the picture, and he was like, "Who's this guy in this outfit?"
Right. A lot of the tips that are coming. A lot of tips. Actually, we got a lot of convention veterans in here too. Ray Matthew Cavado says, "Invest in a hydro flask or a Camelback." Definitely a good idea for water.
I always forget to like drink water and eat food.
Yes.
Do basic living things.
The biggest tip I'm going to give everybody out here is take care of yourself. Not just like shower, yes, or deodorant, yes, but get sleep and eat, folks. Remember, when you go to conventions, you got to budget, and you got to make sure you have food to eat, to get water, and of course get rest. I know it's a lot of fun, and I'm pretty sure we're all guilty of this. Myself, very much so. But going 48 hours, actually closer to 72 at one point once, where I went 72 hours with just
without food.
No, without sleep.
Without sleep.
Oh, without sleep.
Yeah, I went 72 without sleep, and it's fun, and you're gonna have a lot of energy, a lot of adrenaline's gonna kick in. But folks, you're going to be wrecked afterwards. So make sure that you get plenty of rest before the convention. If it's a multi-day convention, get rest at night when you can, or even during the day. Take naps if you have to, but take care of yourself too, because we want to make sure that when you're at a convention, whether it be Anime California, whether it be Anime Pasadena, that you are there fully and ready to enjoy the experience that we're all putting out for you. So
Yeah, never have I ever stayed up 72 hours at a convention.
well, to be fair,
Wow, Andrew.
it felt like 72 hours. I'm pretty sure my body actually shut down at certain points, and I probably
You're like, I don't remember the last 12 hours of it.
Yeah.
You're like, pretty much.
So just make sure folks take care of yourself. Self-care is really important for the convention, and want to make sure that you have a good time, and there's no need for you to go all out and
Actually, bring snacks. I
Yeah,
feel
bring
like that's really
snacks.
great. Yeah, bring snacks to your
Oh, that's
hotel
a-
room because the food does get really expensive sometimes.
that is a great point.
Yeah.
James Johnson says granola bars are your best friends. Greg Hammer says mouthwash and Tic Tacs a great idea.
Mouthwash and Tic Tacs.
Nizer Dizon says Hydro Flask protein bar. Joe Palmer says 1 shower, 2 meals, 4 hours of sleep. It's like the bare minimum. It's going to be a lot of fun. You will have a lot of adrenaline, especially if you're running with a lot of good friends. Even if you're not, there's a lot to do at every convention. So
Just make a Costco run. That's what it sounds like.
oh my gosh,
Yeah,
Costco is your best friend.
Yeah.
I know, just on
Yeah.
the way, stop by Costco and just buy these like giant boxes of like granola bars and water. Mm-hmm. And you've got it.
Just make sure you're fed. Make sure
Powered for the whole weekend.
you're exactly. Make sure you're fed. Make sure you're hydrated. Of
You need
course.
all the energy to like photobomb people. Serious business.
and to
Guilty.
finish your cosplay.
I know
in
you
your
gotta
room.
finish your cosplay, cut your
Yeah.
wig. I saw someone wrote, have I ever
Never have I ever.
I can't say it. Have I ever?
Yeah.
Cut a wig in a hotel room, which I've totally have
I've
probably one
done
too many
that,
times. Yeah.
and eat my own hair too, I think.
I've actually. Have you guys ever like forgot your wig and then like went to the exhibit hall and bought one?
Thanks, Epic Cosplay.
So I will tell you this right now. I didn't forget a wig, but I was cosplaying as Zoro from One Piece. We were doing the Unlimited Cruise versions. If you guys are curious, One Piece, one of the popular shonen animes, they had actually a couple of video games that were out on the. Was it the Wii? No, it wasn't the Wii. Well, it was probably the Wii. Doesn't matter. So I realized I didn't have any of my swords, and honestly, I couldn't bring.
You
them,
just like forgot them,
well, like they were.
or
back,
did you like didn't make them?
They didn't make them.
Oh.
They were supposed to be made. They were supposed to be made, and they weren't made.
Both
in
were
time.
possible.
Yeah, they weren't made in time. So frantically scrambled down to the dealer's hall, and I'm running, and we're supposed to be. Oh no, yeah, this wasn't the Unlimited Cruise year. This was the NES Lobby year. Never mind. Just thinking about the arcs here, but yeah, I actually had to run through the convention hall in a dead sprint because the gathering was happening at that point. So literally, the One Piece gathering at AX was happening at 3 in the
You're
afternoon.
like, I can't miss this. Not without my swords.
and we had a whole group.
My swords.
We had a Luffy. We had a Luffy. We had a Nami. We had
Limited Blade Works.
yeah.
They're
And
probably like, dang, Andrew, where are your swords?
so the best part was though, I got swords. I just bought like Boken because I couldn't buy any live weaponry. They wouldn't let me take it out.
Wait, they let you buy a Boken?
yeah.
Oh, you can buy a Boken?
Yeah, you can buy Boken.
You know, one time I bought a Boken and they wouldn't peace bond it.
what? It's a giant stick.
They were like, this is technically a weapon. I was like,
Oh
but
gosh.
it's wood.
So they
But anyways, you bought a Boken.
So I bought 3 of them actually.
Okay.
So I bought all 3. It was like 15 for each book, and neither here nor there. But the best part was the gathering had started already, and so they're doing all the groups, they're doing all the photos, and everybody's getting ready, and it's being held on the staircase. So if you know Anime AX at the LA Convention Center, where there's stairs everywhere, and it's being held on one of them that faces one of the side streets, and they're holding the gathering. And literally, I'm running. I'm in a dead sprint. I've colored my hair green because I didn't know how to do a wig because I was a noob back then. I'm still a noob. But the best part was the minute they called Zoro, they called for all the Zoros to show up. And my friends are like, oh, God, he's going to miss it. He's going to miss it. I know he's... And we were, right, like an hour before that, we were busy fixing my costume because something was up with the jacket and everything. Lo and behold, I made it just as they called Zoros, and I appeared right at the top of the stairs while everybody was walking up to greet all the other Zoros as they're walking into the photo frame. It's like, yes, the greatest moment ever! So sick! So, it's stuff like
I
that.
just imagine you appearing and you're like, I'm here.
I made it, man! I'm so happy! Oh, God. So,
So it wasn't a photo bomb, though.
That wasn't a photo bomb.
It was part of a gathering.
Yeah, but the best part was you brought up having to go buy a wig.
Yeah.
When you forget
went to
your
go
wig.
buy swords.
I went to go buy swords. And
It happens.
It does.
You're
It
like,
happens.
I've like forgotten to bring stuff so many times.
Yeah.
So mad because you've like, well, you just didn't finish it, but
that's right. That's fair.
I will have spent all this time finishing it and then like leave it at home.
Yeah.
It is
Oh,
like,
God.
it's so heartbreaking because you're like, I go home, but then I'm not going to make it. And like you said, in the gathering is in like 3 hours.
Right.
So you just.
Yeah, my gathering was in like 20 minutes. Yeah. So, any other crazy convention story that everybody could tell? We have a couple of minutes left before we end the night. So, what's one?
I feel like, Andrew, you're the king of crazy convention stories.
done
I just don't think we could top you.
No, you don't need the top. The weirdness that I've pulled off, because remember, conventions, it's all about all realms of life. They're the crazy, wacky, out there people like myself who seem to throw caution to the wind all the time. And
Wait, is there any cool stories from the chat?
let's see. Yeah, I'm curious.
For my first AX, it was right when we can never see this. No one can see this ever again. But like my first cosplay was awful, and it was from Kill La Kill. It's Nui, and it was just awful. But my dad made me for my birthday. I asked for him to make the sword, and then he kind of forgot. But like he's really good. He's a race car driver, so he can build things. But he made the Keyblade from Kill La Kill. Not Keyblade. Wow.
Keyblade.
The scissor blade.
The scissor blade from Kill La Kill. And he but it wouldn't. He mailed it like as it was getting there, so I had to take an Uber to FedEx to pick it up near the convention center at Anime Expo and bring it back for the gathering.
Things you do.
Wow.
Yeah, and I made the
Things you
gathering
do.
too. There's pictures somewhere of the gathering. But yeah, it was like the best part of my costume. I'm just in this like weird like cheap satin costume with this really, 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 really nice prop, and I was like, yeah, it's still cool. It's still cool.
Aw, nicely done. Wow.
We just
props
can't
to
handle
your- props
swords.
to your- yeah, right? Like,
Cannot handle swords.
you would think the Archer cosplayer who creates swords can handle it all.
And the saber sword too. I have to ship my saber sword in a special box every time I go anywhere with it. I won't bring it anymore.
Okay, that makes sense. So, looking through the chat, a couple of memories that people are having here. Matt Paul here saying best part of Hanadoki Con, one of those that was in San Diego, was watching me do a live performance at the beginning of the masquerade. So if you're curious, I was the master of ceremonies for Hanadoki Con, and I got the wise idea to enter in as
Of course you did.
Yeah, right. Like, because I thought it was Justin Timberlake at the time. Still do. But yeah, I walked in and did this whole giant like I'm gonna live sing and we're gonna have a little party and have.
And this is
have
why
fun.
Andrew loses the game.
I really, yeah.
It's amazing.
So Tin Wen says AX 2017 Overwatch panel. Given a ticket to go outside, use the bathroom, walked out, almost dropped the ticket to get back in line. And it was like 1,000 people to get into the ballroom at the JW Marriott for that panel. I mean, Overwatch, go fix. So.
I have a story about that.
Yeah.
It was my first AX, and I was like stuck alone because something happened. It doesn't matter now because it's all good. But like I was stuck there alone at my first AX. I didn't know anybody, so I went to the 21 plus bar lounge, and I figured like it'd be fun. I was not used to 21 plus rooms at conventions then, so I'm like, what is everyone doing? So I just pulled up my DS and like angrily played DS in the bar like, area of the 21 room for a while. And this guy comes up to me and he's like, if I buy you a drink, you can play your DS next to me, but you have to sit next to me. And I was like, fine, let's do this. And he's like, hey, what do you want? And I was like, anything you have, I'll have. I don't care. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna get gin, and then I'm gonna have to drink it for you because you're not gonna be able to finish it. So then I was like, oh. So he got it. He's like, hey, take this. I'll be right back. He went to go get his, and I had already finished it by the time he got back, and I had already pulled up my DS again. And he's like, cool.
So, folks, on that note, make sure you're. One of the big things is just be respectful of everybody around you, all right? Make sure if people don't want to hang out, it happens. But hey, don't be afraid to strike up a conversation.
No.
Totally understandable.
Most people are nice, actually. Yeah.
We hung out. He gave me Kill La Kill stickers. So
Hey.
like that was cool. He didn't like anime. He was just stuck there because his friend went. But he was still cool. It was just like.
That's cool. Looking at the chat right now. Oh my God,
Oh, I have one where,
please.
like, well, I mean, it's a short story, but, like, me and my friends, it wasn't my idea, but we decided to all pile in a car, while we were in our cosplay, rolled down all the windows, drove around the block, and looked at all the cosplayers and just screamed, "Nerd!"
Oh, you did. You won. You won, Christina.
Nerd!
Oh, gosh.
So everyone would be like, "Hey!" And then they would see us in cosplay and be like, "Oh, I get it!"
Nice.
And it was a fun time.
Oh, that sounds like a great time. Like, and a lot of these friends, I imagine, all go to cons with you too. So.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. We've done crazy things like skip around the neighborhood in our cosplays.
Yeah, there you go.
Like literally skip. I haven't skipped in so long. Like I couldn't even figure it out. It was like
legs. How do you work?
Foot hop and then the other foot hops.
So I do want to plug one last event. I know we've plugged the new Anime California. Which is now on
August 17th.
August 17th.
Through 19th.
AnimeCaliforniaCon.com. And of course, Anime Pasadena coming up Saturday, May 26th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Pasadena Convention Center. Again, visit AnimePasadena.com for tickets or info. There's one last event I wanted to give a little shout out to. It's the Caldea Cafe and Fate fan event on June 9th.
Ooh.
That'll be in Whittier, California. So I know I'll be going. Because
I'll be going too.
And Shelby will be going. But hey, are you ready to summon your own servant in a Fate fan cafe? Come join us with themed food, drinks, and activities for the whole day. This summer fan event is something you do not want to miss. So for those of you who have heard us talk about Fate Go, Fate Grand Order, which is a popular mobile game for Fate Stay Night, they'll be giving away free Saint Quartz, which is a very valuable item within the game to do things such as summon new servants or actually just revive yourself in battle. There'll be free servant cards and tons of gift certificates for cosplay and anime goods to participants in the games and contests. And of course, the event venue itself is also picturesque and perfect for photos.
It is.
Oh, that sounds really cool. You know, I have another confession. I just started watching Fate Stay.
Oh, really? Which one?
I just finished Unlimited Playworks. So good, by the way.
Good.
Okay.
And I know you've been cosplaying from that for ever, and I finally watched it this past month. So.
Yep. So, folks, the venue location for that is Whittier, California. It is from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. and there is free parking. Oh my God, free parking.
Free parking.
Free parking.
Tickets are on sale now if you visit universe.com or if you look up the Caldea Cafe and Fate fan event on Facebook. That's where you'll find all the information. So make sure you guys check that out. If you're a fan of Fate or if, again, you just want to meet some good people, that's definitely where you want to be. So, and I may or may not be in cosplay. Maybe.
Wait, are you going to be there?
Yeah.
I will be there.
Are you guys going to be there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I will definitely be there. So
Archering it up.
now
Archery.
there is one last bit of business. Now I'm going to pass this note over to Shelby. I'm going to ask her if she wants to do it now or delay it and save it for when we do Geek On.
All right. I'm going to give out one tonight.
One ticket. So folks, if you've been paying attention, we've been giving away tickets to Anime Pasadena, which is, again, Saturday, May 26th, AnimePasadena.com. That'll be at the Pasadena Convention Center. One ticket is going out tonight to a lucky winner who answers the question that Shelby has in her mind. Again, first of all, you have to be liking Anime Weekly on Facebook. Yes. Now, Shelby, do you have the question in mind?
Yes.
Okay, so the first answer in the chat, and I'm looking over the chat right now, so is Shelby.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Right.
But I feel like my question's a bit too hard. So whoever likes it the most will probably be whoever's ready to answer it. What color is Pikachu?
What color is Pikachu?
What color is Pikachu? This isn't, you can't say my questions are too hard now. What is any color on a Pikachu?
What's the main color, basically?
No.
What's up, Jeff? And again, folks, we want to thank you for joining Anime Weekly. Here again, make sure you are following Anime Weekly on Facebook as well as the NERDBOT page. Again, also make sure you check out AnimeCaliforniaCon.com.
Richie wins!
Richie
wins!
Dale Edquid. Richie Dale Edquid is the proud winner, the proud recipient of the next Anime Pasadena
Wait,
ticket.
he said yellow, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that was...
If I had to be screwed at pink.
So,
Pink.
at this point, what we need you to do, make sure you've liked the Anime Weekly page. Message Anime Weekly page with your legal name and an email for us to contact you at. At that point, we will make sure that you get on the list. Your ticket will be on its way. So, thank you to everybody here. I think that
if you want 2 more tickets, go to GeekOn and do the scavenger hunt that I will post on the page, and you can win. There's 2 more tickets you can win this week. So
wait, what? There's 2 more tickets?
2 more tickets!
2 more
you can
tickets.
Win at UCR GeekOn.
So, folks, make sure if you want tickets to Anime Pasadena and you want a chance at winning them, Where are we going?
UCR GeekOn.
UCR.
Where they have free parking.
Free
Where they
parking.
have free parking.
And free Anime Pasadena tickets.
Ah, yes, they're very good. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that
You all wanted that ticket too. There's so much yellow in the
oh
chat
my
right now.
gosh.
Next time, I'll ask more questions like that.
Just so, Christina, where can we? What social media do we need to follow you or Anime California at? Just to promote.
You want to follow the Anime California Facebook? Can we post that on your guys' page and make sure that everyone links to the right place?
Sure.
And,
Yeah.
I mean, you can find us online again, www.animecaliforniacon.com, and you should be able to get all the information over there as well. Yeah,
Right.
and we do have an Instagram. So look us up on Instagram.
Instagram, indeed.
Yeah, Instagram.
Nice. So again, animecaliforniacon.com.
And I'll see you there.
Yes, August 17th through 19th at the Burbank Marriot Convention Center in beautiful California. Shelby, where can we follow you?
Bombshell Cosplay, Shelby McWeave on Twitter, but also follow me on Anime Weekly.
Nice. And folks, you know where you can follow me, Andrew J. Landy, on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our latest edition of Anime Weekly. This is where the bombshells get dropped for the anime world. Make sure you're tuning in, get those notifications, follow Anime Weekly, like Anime Weekly on Facebook, like NERDBOT on Facebook. Want to give a big shout out to NERDBOT Studios. Thanks for putting all of this on. We will see you next week, Wednesday at the 9 p.m. hour for another edition of Anime Weekly. Take care and have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.